Uh, yeah, obviously happy with the final part. No, I think for us making it to the playoffs is a must. Being Gotham Football Club, I think, is such a difficult league. I think really in the last 3 years we need to wait to see obviously Portland, but if Portland makes it, I think it will be only us and Portland showing that consistency. I think I'm right with that. And it's so hard, so I want to give a lot of credit to the players, to the staff, for the effort that they put all year. They have to fight against so many elements on you know on daily basis, especially when we come to games. I think there has been too many situations that they've had to overcome, and they've always, like today, they've shown that resilience, that football. I think again today is a game that I think clearly the team deserve to win, and credit to them as well. The goalkeeper I thought was fantastic. They punished us in those moments. Couple of probably mistakes from us that we need to make sure that don't happen going forward. But like the way the team, the fans, and pushed till the end. Obviously that fantastic goal from Rose, but then also Kayla coming on as a nine and getting us that foul on the edge of the box. I think it's a lot of credit to everyone involved with Gotham Football Club, because he's taking a lot. It's so difficult to stay, in win the CONCACAF, play so many midweek games, go through in the CONCACAF, make it to the playoffs. Like what we're asking these players to do is a lot, and they've been always overcoming all of that. And obviously today we had a few important players out, and the team's level was still up there. So I'm super proud of them.
Questions here, and then Sean in the back. Sorry.
Hi there, Coach. Lorenzo Gagliotta from Beyond the 90. Congratulations, first of all, on clinching the playoff spot. It seemed like you unlocked Midge Purse and her traits going forward in the second half. What was your message to both her and the team going into the second half?
Yeah, well, to the team, it was that we needed to tailor a couple of things to be a bit more aggressive on our press, making sure they couldn't bring those balls forward. A couple of things on the ball to make sure that we could find those switches to escape pressure. And then with Mitch, we spoke before the game. I think when she's up, what I told her is that she doesn't need to score or assist. Like what she needs to do is be connected with the game. I think Mitch plays with a special aura when he's connected with the game. She connects with the fans. She connects with the team. I think she was fantastic. I'm gutted for her, because I think she definitely deserved to score probably today that winning goal. No, when she hit the crossbar or that chance at the end, or the one that she got, it's just been sometimes unfortunate, but her level finally being back in the team a bit more consistent, and it's been really good. And also as a human being, Mitch is a very important part of this group. She's someone especially is always there trying to help us, the coaches, help her teammates, help in every aspect, and someone that's been obviously working with us now for a while, and we really appreciate. So very happy when I see her taking the responsibility how she did today. No.
Sean Soccerland magazine. Coach, both goals today were bangers, golazos, whatever word you want to use. Rose attributed it to working and training and everything else, but also the coaching staff has to instill a high level of confidence in both players to take just chances. So how is it that your team is able to instill that so strongly in clearly the two today?
Yeah, we try to play in this style, no, the structure fluidity, where on the ball we try to give them, a lot of freedom, and I think they embrace that. Obviously, it's been a difficult year with a lot of changes, but like the players have been fantastic, and as I said before, no, they've overcome every challenge, and today I think Rose took that leadership, took that armband, it was a key moment for us, no, we were definitely deserving to don't be losing that football match, but we were, and I think the way she took that free kick, it was amazing, and her as a leader, as a person is someone special. No, I was just telling her, because I don't tell her enough, like every game, home, away, win, lose, she stays till the end, signing every single fan that comes to see her, like, and then she's on top of that. Not been an easy year for her. She's missed a lot of months with that injury, and she's someone that is really important for us on and off the pitch, and obviously today she was amazing. No?
Hold on.
Holden Phillips, 88.7 FM WRHU. We've heard about all of the not problems, but a consistent theme throughout some of the season has been working on finishing. What are some other things that you think need to be worked on going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we need to read moments of the game, see what situations are the ones that are creating us problems. I think the team is doing that fairly well. I think we limit the opposition to very minimal chances, but then at times we also do some mistakes. So we will look at that. But I think for us is, being prepared with every scenario. Are we winning? Are we losing? How we manage everything. We've done some work actually this week around those concepts, and we actually went into some of those scenarios, and it gave us that goal. No, and almost we won it at the end. It would have been really cool if Selby could have got that goal. So, yeah, I think it's just day to day, every game, and I think one thing the NWSL is improving is, and other teams are as well. I think teams are getting an identity, whatever you like it more or less. So I think that's something that maybe in the past it was a bit lost. So we need to make sure that we understand which threats and weaknesses are every team bringing it to us every time, because obviously we're a team I think that people also look and probably don't want to play against, but then when they do against us, they change certain things, how they adapt, how we can adapt during the game, what pieces we need to move, and that's why we need everyone. I think last week we got 18 players available. I think 17 of them played because we have the concussion shot, and today so it was almost the same. No, a lot of people, like almost everyone. So we just need to make sure everyone is ready to compete and win. No.
Last one for Juan. Sean?
I think we got one online as well.
Okay, sorry, Osla. We'll go Sean and then Osla. Go ahead, Sean.
Coach, the regular season is over. You'll not have a home game. What different challenges do the playoffs present to you than the season, and then compared again to the CONCACAF games?
Well, I think the playoffs is a life or death, no? Like that's what is like you win, you are in, you lose, you're out. So I think that's something that we love. I really like that in America, like that final part of the season is so exciting. The environment in the stadiums. Hopefully we can get the playoff home game, but wherever we go is gonna be whatever is here or away is gonna be amazing. It's an incredible experience for the players, for the coaches, and I think the team is ready for those challenges, and hopefully we can be ourselves, play the way we do, and get those wins. Because I think this team is ready. I was catching up with Esther at the end. I finally couldn't help the team today, and she's like really looking forward to those times with the group, with the team. She was talking to me about how everyone that was obviously up there was off their seats trying to support. We up there have like Tiana Davison, Jace, Ella, Tareen, like obviously Esther, and everyone is they've been really important for the team during the year, and today they weren't there ready to help, but they were as important still. No, so for me that says a lot from the group, and that's for my experience where it get you through.
Osla, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Coach. You said earlier on you had some mistakes that you wanted to fine-tune in the game. What were those mistakes? And two, when you're looking into the playoff season, you're gonna. Today we saw that without Esther, you guys can really create incredible positions as well. How are you going to form the team in order to have consistency throughout the playoff season with the players who can interchange some roles, obviously in your front line?
Yeah, I think in the first part of the question, I think for us it's key to recognize, as I said, specific moments of the game where what is required, whatever it is in the opposition's box or in a ball through, like is it a good moment for us to do what action, because is it like a clearance or is it like what kind of finish, fine details really that we work a lot, that we put a lot of effort in that individual plan for the player to recognize what situation is happening to execute, and then I think the work in terms of how we prepare the team to do that part of the second question, I think is the day-to-day. From the moment we met and we went to Spain, we put a lot of effort to make sure everyone is on the same page, that everyone gets to know each other. I think they've overcome, as I said, a lot of challenges, and now obviously after the mid-season break, we had another changed now with a few players coming in that they are now being a very important part of the group. I think, Kayla, Katie, Josie, Jaden, they all played today, no? So, and they weren't there at the beginning of the year, and their integration has been fantastic. So I think the more that we get all in the same direction and we can keep working together, I think the bigger our chance to win. And I know that the players are going to do that. And, from here as well to wish good luck to all the internationals that are leaving us the next 10 days, no?
All right, thank you. Oh, go ahead, Asla.
Believe that equalizer, Rose's equalizer.
Yeah.
Which, how was that feel? What did you think that what made it so?
Yeah.
I think part of her, like maybe stamping, will say that she's back full and she's ready.
Yeah, I think she's been like that for a while. No? In other games she's scored, but at the end of the day, you do a lot of work. But football is a very special sport because at the end of the day, the players are the main characters and they have to take their responsibility in certain moments. No, so in the first half, I think Jaden Shaw took a fantastic free kick and Blumer did a great save. And we've spoken a lot with them to take responsibility in terms of do what they feel is right in those moments because they are the main characters. And I think that's where we rely on Rose because, we know she is very special. And that goal that she scored is obviously she been doing it at training. Like we work on that, but then ultimately it's just her. Like I think it's the key in this game is those moments. You need those moments to win games. The same with Jaden Howell on the first one. No, it's another goal. I think he's gone 2-4. Fantastic job, and then we keep growing together now.
Yeah, excited to clinch playoffs. Obviously, it's not an easy thing to do in this league. There's so much parity, and every game's really hard. So excited to clinch playoffs. I think with that being said, definitely disappointed to come away with the tie. I think it's a game I feel like we controlled a lot of, but didn't finish our chances, and then obviously let them capitalize on theirs. So it's like a little bittersweet moment, I think. Excited about playoffs, but I think we know we can do better. So, yeah, a bit of a twofold.
Questions for Rose? Sean in the back and then here.
Sean, Soccer Island Magazine. On a previous restart, you stood over the ball, someone else took it, you took this one. Is it a trade-off every other? Did you see something? I mean, is that straight off the training ground, moment of inspiration?
No, I think we wait to see where the ball gets set and where the keeper's standing and then kind of make the decision based on that. So, and the other one, I think we felt like Jaden could go far post around, and then this one felt like we could go over. Yeah.
Holden.
Holden Williamson, 88.7 FM WRHU. What was going through your mind before that free kick, and how do you feel that it changes the playoff picture?
Like prior to getting the foul, or
Both.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, I felt like we were like controlling the game and getting into the final third pretty easily. But then I think we were like missing that kind of that final piece. So I think we knew we just had to capitalize on our chances. I think with the set piece again, it was just kind of like a matter of waiting to see where the ball set up and where the keeper stood. But yeah, I mean, I think it felt like we were gonna get one. It wasn't a matter of if, but when. And obviously, I think we wish we could have gotten a third. And I think that's something we'll just keep going back to the training ground, making sure that we are like clinical in training. I think it starts there first. Yeah.
Back.
Hi, Bianca Havata from Voice in Sport. What's your mantra heading into games like today? Like what?
I think I try to treat every game like the same. I think I'm really big on don't get too high on your highs or too low on your lows, and I think every game is just another game of soccer. I think we ourselves obviously add all the context to it. So I think if you can bring the same thing every single game, you'll be in a pretty good spot, I think.
We've got a question on Zoom for Rose. Osla, go ahead.
Hi, and congratulations. It was so nice to watch you again today. You're back. You're at full after your did today in the field every day at practice. But like, so you just said you're taking every game like just like what it is at face value. But we know that in playoffs it's going to be different. You're going to have much more intensity. What are a few things that you think can get, perfection or like, fine-tuned before you head out to playoffs?
I mean, I sound like a broken record, I think, but I think the biggest thing is I think when we have that much possession and that many like shots, we need to finish them. I think if we can put that game away sooner, we don't have to have a moment like that in the 80-something minute. So I think that's a big thing for us. I think we can't dominate like that and then come away with a tie.
Yeah, obviously we wanted the 3 points for a home match. I thought, honestly, we deserved it. I thought the way we played, and we just needed to finish our chances. But I thought we dominated the game for the most part. So, yeah, obviously wanted the 3 points, but to clinch is also amazing. And now that we're in, we're going to push for that home spot. But also got to know that we have to finish our chances, especially against a team like that transitions and can get sneaky goals like they did.
Sean?
Sean, Soccer Lounge Magazine. What a goal. Can you walk me through what you saw, the setup that you saw, and what gave you the confidence to take the shot at that point? It was a brilliant goal.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought we were possessing well in our attacking half. I know anytime Jaden Shaw's on the ball, she can thread passes, and she draws so many defenders. So when I saw her on top of the box with the ball, I wanted to put myself in a position on top of the box to shoot it. And they've been falling for me recently, so I thought, why not? I'm just going to shoot it, but I thought it was good team play up until that point. So, yeah, I was happy to get that one.
Right here in the front.
Lorenzo Gagliotta from Beyond the 90. The offensive line had so much fluidity and there was so much connection between you guys. How important was the link up between you and the midfield to the front three?
Yeah, I think that's something we work on. We have world-class players on each line, and I think now you're seeing that now that we've had a consistent lineup with everybody in. I think the way we're able to connect with each other, read each other's movements, I think it's a more fluid, as you said, and so it's super exciting to see. It's super fun to play. The way that we're able to connect and pass and possess, the way we're patient, but we can also kill teams in transition. So it's a really fun style of play. But we got to continue to build, obviously with playoffs coming up, just sharpening those connections even more.
Back.
Hi, my name's Bianca from Voice in Sport. When you see all these young girls watching you, what's the message that you would want to get them across to them? Like, how would you want to inspire them through your play?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think it's a responsibility, obviously, that we all hold right now, just with women's soccer growing and what the generation did before us to help us to be where we're at right now. That's what I want to continue to push, and I know everybody out there playing right now wants to continue to push. Just having role models to look up to on and off the field so that they have something to strive for. Obviously, when I was growing up, there wasn't an NWSL, it was just the national team. So it's really exciting that these young girls can look up to pro players, and hopefully we're setting an example for them on and off the field.
Hi, Alice Brown, the Associated Press. You guys have a lot of rookies looking towards the playoffs. What kind of advice do you have for them in getting them prepared for a stage like that?
I've honestly never been in a playoffs, so I might need advice from our older players. But no, I think what I've told them all year is that it's a season of ups and downs. You might start off awesome and then middle, kind of have a lull, or vice versa. I mean, there's just like so many ups and downs in a season, and obviously it's been a grind for us just with the extra CONCACAF games, but they've done an amazing job. And on and off the field, they have been true teammates, and all credit to them. And I think that we just got to keep uplifting them and showing them that, even though it's a long season, we all got to lean on each other to get through it. And I think our team culture can really attest to that. I think we have an amazing team culture, a lot of experienced vets, but also rookies that want to learn and that will listen. And so I think it's a good mix. And our team culture is very good, and that's kind of what's going to carry you through this part of the season.